More than a port, Rotterdam is a control tower for European trade and, if goods enter Europe, chances are they pass through here. Today, we're going on a journey to explore why this incredible place isn't just a port. It's the beating heart of the European economy, a powerful and truly unavoidable logistics hub. So, what makes Rotterdam so special? Let's start with a mind-boggling fact. The Port of Rotterdam is the largest port in Europe, and it's not even a close race. It handles more cargo than its next to biggest competitors combined. We're talking about nearly 500 million metric tons of goods passing through here every single year. Picture this: over 30,000 ocean-going vessels and more than 100,000 inland vessels docking here annually. That's a ship arriving or departing almost every 5 minutes, 24/7, 365 days a year. It's a non-stop city of steel, water, and movement. But size is just one part of the story. The real secret to Rotterdam's power is its unbeatable location. Look at a map. Rotterdam sits right at the mouth of two major European rivers, the Rhine and the Meuse. This is a golden ticket. It means that goods arriving from anywhere in the world, Asia, the Americas, Africa, can be unloaded here and then seamlessly transferred onto smaller barges. These barges then travel deep into the European mainland, reaching a market of over 500 million consumers. Think of it as a superhighway of water flowing directly into the industrial heartland of Germany, France, Switzerland, and beyond. No other port in Europe has this kind of direct high-capacity access to the continent's interior. This geographical gift makes Rotterdam the natural gateway to Europe. To handle this immense flow of goods, you need world-class infrastructure, and Rotterdam is a marvel of modern engineering. The port extends over 40 kilometers, which is like the length of a marathon race. It's so deep that even the world's largest container ships, the ones that look like floating skyscrapers carrying over 20,000 containers, can dock here easily, even when fully loaded. Many other ports are simply too shallow for these behemoths. This deep water access is a massive competitive advantage. And then there's the technology. Rotterdam isn't just big, it's incredibly smart. Much of the port is highly automated. You can see giant driverless cranes lifting containers with pinpoint precision, and automated guided vehicles, or AGVs, zipping around like giant robotic insects, moving containers from the ships to the stacking yards. This level of automation means the port operates with incredible speed and efficiency. A container can be unloaded from a ship, processed, and loaded onto a train or barge in a matter of hours, a process that used to take days. This efficiency saves companies time and money, making Rotterdam the most logical choice for their supply chains. The port is a universe in itself, divided into different specialized areas. You have dedicated terminals for containers, of course, but also for bulk goods like iron ore and coal, which fuel Europe's factories. There are massive facilities for liquid bulk, including crude oil, LNG, and biofuels. In fact, Rotterdam is Europe's most important hub for energy. It hosts a massive cluster of refineries and chemical plants, often called Europe's pharmacy and gas station. The raw materials arrive by ship, are processed right there in the port area, and then the finished products from gasoline to plastics are distributed across the continent. This integration of port and industry is another key pillar of its strength. It creates a powerful synergy where everything is connected. Let's talk about that connectivity. Rotterdam isn't just connected by water, it's a true multimodal hub. The port is directly linked to an extensive network of railways and highways. Dozens of freight trains leave the port every single day, heading to destinations all over Europe. This hinterland connection is crucial. A company can choose the best mode of transport for their goods, the cheapest option via barge, the fastest via train, or the most flexible via truck. Rotterdam offers all these options seamlessly integrated into one system. This flexibility and choice are what make it unavoidable for logistics planners. Trying to supply Europe while bypassing Rotterdam would be like trying to run a city's water supply without connecting to the main reservoir at S. Inefficient and far more complicated. But the port's vision extends far beyond just moving boxes and barrels. Rotterdam is positioning itself as the port of the future, a leader in the transition to a sustainable economy. They know that the fossil fuels that have long been their bread and butter woe aren't be the future. So they are investing billions into becoming Europe's premier hydrogen hub. The plan is to import green hydrogen from parts of the world with abundant sun and wind, and then distribute it through pipelines to power European industries. They are also pioneering projects in carbon capture and storage, where CO2 emissions from factories are captured and stored in empty gas fields under the North Sea. These forward-thinking initiatives show that Rotterdam isn't just reacting to change, it's actively shaping the future of energy and industry in Europe. This commitment to innovation also extends to digitalization. The Port Authority is developing a digital twin of the port, a complete virtual replica. This allows them to simulate operations, predict traffic flow, and optimize every single movement of ships and cargo. Shipping companies can use digital platforms to track their cargo in real time, know exactly when a berth will be free, and plan their entire journey with unprecedented accuracy. This digital transformation makes the port not just physically efficient, but informationally efficient too, reducing waiting times and cutting down on uncertainties. So, when you put it all together, the sheer scale, the perfect strategic location, the state-of-the-art infrastructure, the deep water access, the incredible level of automation and digitalization, the seamless integration with industry, the unparalleled connections to the European hinterland, and a bold vision for a sustainable future, it becomes clear. The Port of Rotterdam isn't just a place where ships dock. It's a complex, highly efficient, and constantly evolving ecosystem that is fundamental to the European way of life. It's the powerful engine that drives commerce, fuels industry, and connects the continent to the rest of the world. It's not an exaggeration to say that without Rotterdam, Europe would grind to a halt. It truly is the continent's most powerful and unavoidable logistics hub. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the Port of Rotterdam. If you found this fascinating, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next exploration. See you next time.